Alright, good afternoon everybody. Welcome to another disastrous Adam Tech show. I mean, everything's been okay for now, but the day is young, the storms are going up. I'll be heading towards these developing storms in the Bethany, Missouri area here. I've got a little POV webcam going here. I'm going to turn that off momentarily. I just wanted to show it to y'all. Always trying to work on new things here, so sometimes when we're sitting bored, maybe I'll pop on and wave. But for the most part, the web camera watch for the storms, and that's okay. But I just wanted to say what's up. The storms are going up. Oh, Scott, that's the members only stuff right there. Hey, let me know if you saw a little glitch there, because OBS already did a disconnect reconnect on me. Let me know how that looked on your end. According to Speedify here, Verizon, all these things are cranking. Starlink is cranking, Ethernet cranking. I do not have my AT&T cell phone plugged into this yet. I'm just running off the new Verizon thing. So you did notice it. Okay. Very brief. Maybe if it's like a second, it's whatever. I can live with that for now. Get on up here towards these developing storms, kind of in the Bethany, Missouri area. I will go ahead and turn my mug off, I'm sure, so we get a full, wide view of our surroundings. Thank you, April. We're working on it to make that stop happening. I'm only pumping 4 different data sources into this thing right now, but apparently it still ain't enough. Turn on the east side. 14 miles to my north. That's generally where I'm heading. So I'm in the coffee area. I think I'm gonna go just to get south of this, the one that just went severe warned by Bethany. Like at least gotta hear some thunder and lightning. Not now. I'm a storm chaser, can't be staring at an RV sign all day. Don't know what I'm going to do about tomorrow's setup yet. It's my tour arrival day, of course, which which I don't necessarily have to be there for the arrival day. But the tour is going to depart early Monday morning, so I have to be in Oklahoma City early Monday morning. And tomorrow's setup being in like Sioux City or Sioux Falls. That's like a 12-hour drive. That's going to be real tough for me. So we'll have to see about tomorrow. Not happy about it. Not happy about it. Nature always times out that way for me. We got some spuds going up in Iowa too. Keep an eye on those. Got a bunch of spuds in Iowa too.
Yeah, I might start drinking here shortly.
I might just keep going up to Bethany at this point. No, it was a CG, not a bust. Saw a CG, not a bust. Targeting the Bethany cell right now. See what that does. A little bit more discreet. I mean, I guess the Trenton one is too. I just don't feel like trying to chase tail something moving east. Bethany one I can drive right up to. Hey, Robert. Jason Cooley in the house. I suppose I should turn my booster on finally. It's been off all day. Let's turn you on, see if you make a difference. I gotta turn my camera on just to wave hi to Jason. What up, Jason? They're all kind of just mushy hailers. Tornado watch has been issued 2 minutes ago. Tornado watch has been issued. Let's see where it's at. That's the thing. Until 11 p.m.
I'm gonna go check out the Trenton guy.
Yeah, that one's had my attention for the last 10 minutes, but
Yeah, there might be a guy worth checking out.
just worried about all the crap that's there right behind us.
Yeah, it's gonna get messy quick. This Bethany thing is like a left split hail moving blob thing. Might take this exit towards Gilman City and get east. It'll at least push me that way. The Trenton stuff is moving northeast. It hasn't turned yet, so that highway will work for now.
Anything after that was cut out.
I said I was going to take the exit here towards Gibson City, which will keep me going east towards Trenton. I'm coming in a little bit from the north, but god dang it. It'll keep me coming a little bit in from the north, but that's okay. Somewhere up here is the 6th.
That should be out here in about 25 minutes or so, depending on traffic.
Yeah, it'd be about the same for me. I'll be a little bit north of where it is now, but the storm itself is moving north. It hasn't turned or done anything yet, so for now, it's okay. This Bethany thing is very high base, left splitty type hailer.
I might be late. Never mind.
Yeah, you're late.
Yeah, say I just got the tornado watch.
Well, it only came out 3 minutes ago, so you're not that late.
That is ridiculously high probabilities for a day like today.
What are they? I didn't even look. Where are the watch probabilities? Let's see. What are the watch probabilities? Yeah, this is getting real messy real quick. Pushed by some outflow. Or is that inflow? Probably outflow. Yeah, that's outflow. The outflow of one storm is kind of becoming the inflow to the other storm. That's not the kind of inflow you want for a storm. You have this cute little base vibe. Coming into Gibson City, Missouri. Flat area. Let's see if I can view this base here for a moment. Find a spot to pull over. That'd be perfect. Well, of course, I'm not going to get one where it's a good view. Oh, of course, there's a dang chaser here already, because you're never alone out here. Told you that was a good view. When there's a good view, there's usually a chaser, because there's so few and far between. We'll flip around. Probably won't stay here too long.
Yeah, this is total crap. So I think I'm just going to back north.
Hi, Chelsea. Bye, Chelsea.
Why are turning around?
I just wanted to look at the base behind me real quick. And this is actually a nice view. It ain't much, but it's honest work. That is the storm that's just to the south of Bethany. That's what we're looking at here. Not a whole lot of structure to see, but that's it. This stuff is kind of getting messy quick, which was expected. That's our guy. I'm gonna turn the overlay off here for a few minutes. What up, Larry the Legend? Thank you, Keith. Nate, good to see you here. Not a whole lot, but you know, you're in Missouri, your views don't get much better than this. So I'll take a look at actually looking at something when we can. It doesn't help that this area is a huge radar hole too. Puts me on Kansas City is the closest radar. As long as nobody comes north up this road, I can hold this spot. Just had a little bit of an uptick in light. This area is a big radar hole. So this is the storm that's south of Bethany, Missouri. The one I've got. There's really no identifiable structures or features of notice. Got a little bit of a base, kind of elongated off here. Some gust front, outflow, rain cooled air stuff down there. That's about it. If that updraft east of Maysville could take off, that could be something, but that guy is struggling down there. see some scud here in the front. That's from the storm to my east. So it's rain-cooled air has entered the frame here. That's what this is. This is the rain-cooled gust front stuff from the storm to the east coming this way. So you see that stuff right there? That's this stuff just from a different storm. That's what happens when you get too many mushy storms close together. They interfere with each other. Any tornado today is going to be just kind of a random, what we call mesoscale accident. You get the occasional favorable storm interaction, or just it taps some type of boundary or wind shift or terrain feature real quick. There's the overall synaptic environment doesn't really scream big tornado potential. It's just kind of one of those days where there's enough there that maybe something random can happen. So that's the storm we're looking at is severe warned. Let's see, $half size hail, 60 wind. Still moving northeast. If anything's going to try to be tornadic, it's going to turn. So until I see a storm start to turn. It's a good road. Nobody's tried to come down it, so. I like it. We got a good view.
We're going to go north toward Mount Moriah.
Oh, I see it. Okay. Okay. It took me a moment to find that. That's the Bethany cell. Yeah, I've been watching that one from this little spot here. It's very outflowy, scuddy, but it's a guy. I take it you're going to go up Highway CC. Hey, CC, out of Brimson.
No, we went north on 146.
Ooh, I like it. It takes you in the backside. Alright, well, we got some mush going up here, so I'll probably move here in a second.
Got good views to the left so far.
Yeah, this part of Missouri is more chaseable than a lot of other parts, so at least we have that going for us. I'm going to move up since that guy left and there won't be power lines in the shop. I won't be here. I won't sit here too much longer though. Well, we'll at least have a view for a moment without power lines in the shop. Wow, this is, for a gravel road, this is slippery. Note to self, that's how the roads are here. A lot of mud under this thin layer of gravel. Just a forewarning, this supposed gravel road I'm on is also very, very muddy and slippery underneath it. So be advised, if you come across a road that looks gravelly, it might still be very muddy.
Yeah, we're about to get onto the way that is apparently gravel, staring right at it.
I sent a picture in BMI.
Well, I think we're bailing on Kansas coming north, finally.
You gonna go for the Nebraska play? Probably makes sense for you.
I think we're heading towards pretty much the cluster that's currently up by Red Oak, Wellington Junction, and also keeping the Lincoln Storm in play downstream.
Makes sense, makes sense.
Yeah, this Trenton stuff is high-based outflow trash.
Yeah, this is the Bethany one that we're looking at. As you can see, it's very high-based and outflowy, like my colleague just said. But it's dramatic, I guess. Oh yeah, cold air puking out of it. Well, we shall continue. Yeah, I might mosey up that 136 too to the east of Bethany, and if these trends stay the same, I might hope one of those other cells to the west re-intensify, or I don't know what to do, because yeah, this Trenton stuff is a bunch of mush. Trenton stuff is a bunch of mush. This road will link up with the paved highway in about a mile. Yeah. Which is funny because it looks like it's gravel, but it's really slippery underneath. It's just a thin layer of gravel on top of dirt. Puddle. underside of the underside of 3.0 is loving this. Oh, the highway's just up here. I'll stick on this Bethany one on Highway MM for at least a little bit. Looks like it's trying to consolidate the one solid updraft at least, but lots of outflow loaded. We've got here. And we've got, oh, Truman's. I'll put on the overlay here for a few minutes. Y'all can see where I'm at. Considerable severe. All right. tightening there. Boy, we're losing our big views. It's more than Missouri I'm used to. Hello, Hale. Nice to see you. here's where my road goes no more for you. So I've got to go way down and way around. There's no east option that isn't a squirrely mess through the jungle. So down and around. Thunder there.
If you end up anywhere near Trenton, there's a lot of flooding happening. Just be careful.
Yeah, I'm approaching from the northwest because it's the only road I got, so I guess I'll be encountering that in a little bit. I'm coming through Brimson. I'm coming through Brimson now.
Yeah, town is cleared up. A lot of street flooding, and even the highway south of town is pretty messed up too. It's got a lot of flowing water on it.
All right, so what you're saying is I'm probably not getting ahead of those storms. This thing is just a big bowling ball of a cluster.
You're not right, these gravel roads being nothing but slop underneath. I just got pushed in the wind.
Are you finding those too? The slop gravel? Very, very windy. Brimson, population 63. Ooh, small town. Leisure Lake. That sounds fun. Fishing sounds more fun than storm chasing right now. Yeah, who am I kidding? I love storm chasing. Sounds like Larry was a model for only a short time. Me too, man, me too.
I've got extremely rapid rotation and a very persistent funnel south of Trenton.
Did you say you're south of Trenton? Did you say you're south of Trenton with rapid rotation?
Yeah, so I'm on Highway 65 south of Trenton. Had very rapid rotation and a fairly large funnel with it. It's kind of been clouded over where I can't really see anything right now. But the rotation's persistent.
All right, copy that. I'll be on the west side of Trenton here pretty soon. I've got to get to Highway 65. Alright, coming into Trenton. We gotta try to get stopped. Why are we taking so long to turn? Wait for somebody or okay? Are we just not? Okay, we the people. How about we the move?
little quiet there for about a second. Maybe when it comes there for about 50 seconds. Yeah, it was very weird. I'll show you all the video later. Yeah, I mean, if you did
Yeah, I'm coming into Trenton now, driving in a pea-sized hail-loaded washing machine. It's hard to tell what this thing wants to do with these mergers. Like, is it just going to keep going to the northeast? Is it going to try to turn? Like, kind of annoying. This is Trenton, Missouri. There's the water. I don't know if they ever said it. I was supposed to turn there, dang it. Dang, location thing didn't update. It's updating on my phone, but not the left. Alright. me?
The road to Chula is closed, so that's very nice of them.
What road? What's the name of it?
Highway K.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm on the south side of Trenton going east on 65 right now. I might double back north on this highway too. It's just a blob, like, no like individual anything to try to get a read on.
Yeah, I'm not going to give this too much longer. It's such a mess. Might start just heading north.
Come on, nice turn signal. Or I'm sorry, this is Highway Z, not Highway 2. Very not in the sea. Just a big watery ball of mush. Might be able to do some core punching.
We're gonna go east on Highway 6.
Are you talking about on the spud coming up behind it? Near where? Where did he report a tornado?
Iowa, sir.
Ah,
Iowa.
road mud, or is it? Yeah. I'm about to take this hail car on by Laredo, so we'll see what it does. Got a lot of branches down, so it's got some sour pizza. I probably didn't even go through. See if there's anything to see. Otherwise, I mean, yeah, over. I'm over it. I'm about to go right through the densest part of the hail course, so we'll see what happens. Probably not even live right now. We just killed another hill car. That's my specialty. That's little stuff. Alright. flooded group. This storm is just far. Chula. south of this mushy ball of mush, I might just double back and start heading north.
Yeah, I booked my hotel in Lincoln.
What hotel? Maybe I'll join you.
Same one that had Micah.
Did you say the same one as Brett and Micah?
Yeah, because it was dirt cheap.
Well, what hotel is that? Because I don't know where they booked.
1 second, I'll forward it to you.
Alright. I've been feet deep in the core, so I haven't been in any chats the better part of 20 minutes now.
Yes, the Sunset Inn and Suites.
I'll get a room there at some point. A lot of wind in there. The hail wasn't of any real size. Nickels, stuff like that. Well, I got out my window here is a shelf cloud. On the leading edge of the outflow. It's actually tucked pretty close to the storm. This should be a semi-decent road. Hopefully got some views of this big old shelf cloud. storm here for a minute. Can actually see far enough out of the road. Down a rural, who's coming down this extremely rural back road? Never alone, no matter where you go. Storms are grungy and outflowy. That is my report. I can find a way to put this whole thing in view. If I back up. This is pretty rural back here, but I've seen 3 cars. All right. I'll just hold this position. At least look at something here for a few minutes. Tornado warning, Browning, Missouri. That's the thing to my east. See what happens when I decide to let it go? Of course, they tar warn the eastern mush ball here. Maybe this western one will do it too. It has the most blocky looking structure that I've seen all day, so I don't know, we'll see.
Yeah, you must be fairly close to me. I'm looking at the same thing.
There's a couple cars pulled over in the distance. One's white and I can't see what the other one is.
Yeah, I'm coming down the main highway out. I see them.
I'm on a gravel road, intersections at 222 and 251. Pretty good view here, so I'm just gonna sit and watch it for a minute. I actually have wind at my back, so going towards the storm, so there is that. I do have wind at my back going towards the storm, so there is that. All right, let me flip the overlay on. Y'all can see exactly where I'm at. Still overall very outflowy. There's not really much of a base that I can see. I see a lot of surging clouds that are surging south. So she looks very, very outflowy.
Yeah, it's rotating.
Are you back over on Highway 65?
I'm on LIV 216, some little back road, basically right underneath it.
We are right behind the.
What was that, Chelsea? You're behind what?
Our storm just went tornado.
Oh, yeah, we were talking about that. You kept up with it, so that's nice. I'm on the one to the west.
Yeah, we are on Highway 139 out, so 123.
I was outside taking care of some business. What was that?
She's on the tornado warned storm, so hopefully it does something. That storm pretty much stalled and parked. Oh, I see the weak rotation in this now. Pretty much right in front of me. Oh, I see the somewhat weak rotation on this now. Kind of coming directly at me. I don't hate what I'm looking at.
I'm literally right up underneath it.
got some rotation here. It's weak. wraparound. We've got to stay ahead of this. Hopefully these tail lights up here have some pep in their step because we need it now. We're just going to get ran over by the occlusion, which is in front of us. So the tornado would gallop in front and off to the left if we had something. I mean, we'd have a view of it, I guess, so let's... Cranking pretty good now. Backside of this mezzo is cranking. We may have an attempt here. I think I see a tried to say something, I didn't get it. I just drove into a grove of trees. I think I have a funnel forming up to my off to my left here. If not, it's a real. shifts all over the place. Is that you behind me?
Yeah, how did we end up switching positions?
Yeah, my side windows are caked with dust, so I can't see out of them too good. Try to do it. Let's take it. Well, I can't wait to see it. Alright, it's shit. I'm screwed. Ah, damn it. Of course.
Twice today, man. Whatever.
Did that guy just go down the road? He's about to find out. know where to pull off right here. Otherwise, this would be a good spot. I am shocked to see this long string of headlights behind me.
Are you though?
Kinda, yeah. I figured everyone would have dumped all this, and you know, all the main heroes are in Iowa. Oh, we're in Linneus. Isn't where that like Reed had that thing? He thought that was like a 4-mile tornado. Wasn't that over here in Linneus? People thought it was like a 3-mile wide area, and the National Weather Service surveyed it at like 300 yards or something. Pretty wicked looking though. If I recall, the pictures from that over here were really flat. We're by Linneus. Sorry, let me throw my layout on here. just get to western Kansas already? Tired of this. Yeah. Come on, you stupid phone. Fix your dang auto, whatever. Can't go anywhere these days. I'm sure it's buried up in there somewhere. There's a lowering back in there. We're gonna have to move on these janky back roads. I think I'm gonna go back north on the highway. These roads are really janky. Nothing goes straight. What was that? Oh, it was my radio rolling. Did we execute too late? We're about to find out. Stuff gets on top of you quick. The storm itself is moving slow, but when it's throwing out 60, 70 mile an hour outflow winds ahead of it, it carries all the rain. This highway should take us out of it pretty quick. We'll be alright. We'll be alright. Well, without it stuck behind somebody, not moving. Thought that was a tree branch. The reflection looked like a branch. It tricked me. Alright, we're fine. No big deal. This is what I was worried about. Well, I said, there's only one thing that can slow me down, and here it is. Jeez, we've chased this thing halfway across Missouri already. I'm gonna dip south with the highway. Hey, let's see. My goodness.
Said you're going south of him.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop and take a look real quick before I do. Not 100% sure yet. Maybe I'll get on that Highway V. I bet the structure on this thing is friggin' gnarly when you get out ahead of it. I might actually try to pivot to that. We're good. Well, scratch Highway V because it just curls and goes straight back north. Dang it. So many extra hills. Ooh. Yeah, I'm blasting south.
Got a blend spot. Say goodbye to it.
I missed that, but I'm blasting south, trying to get the structure of it. So I'm going towards Brookfield, try to get a structure view.
I'm on repeat. So we going here pretty soon. I gotta get this inverter stuff fixed so I can never forget it.
Ah, did it crap out on you?
Do what?
Did it crap out on you?
Yep, and all my batteries are dead, so yeah, I've had it.
Yikes. Okay. yeah, I'm getting out ahead. The shelf structure here is pretty sweet. Okay. Oh, of course. Gosh dang it. You're as slick as I am with your shortcuts to the highways. I thought I was being slick. Nope. You're gonna turn left, aren't you? Yep. There are no original IDs. Come on, Missouri. Of course. Here comes the whole. See this truck off to the left there? Okay, this is you. I'm done trying to deal with all that outflow cage ring. Oh, heck, here we go. Not sure if I can get it on screen, but let's see how much I can back up if it'll show. This is where I need one of them like fancy pants dome cameras.
never mind anyway, because I just called to make sure I don't have a room there. So, cool!
Oh, I found one on the hotels by clicking directly through the link, and I'm about to book it.
Double check.
Because
Where are
nothing.
y'all staying tonight? Sunset Inn in Lincoln, Nebraska.
At least we're trying to. The app says I'm confirmed, so yeah, I guess I'll call them.
Call them and double check, because I'm about to call them again. Also, apparently there was a sword fight at the Twister thing in Wakita. Chaser got into an argument with the homeowner, and the homeowner pulled a sword on him.
Oh, that's lovely. This stupid app just booked me for May 29th, even though I selected today. God, I hate this app. I literally changed the dates and it booked me out. This is a scam that this stupid app does. It puts your reservation like a week out. I changed the dates and it booked me for the original thing that it said. Crying out loud.
Which tells me they don't have any rooms.
No, I want to check in tonight, you stupid app, you worthless pile of garbage. Now it's telling me it requires me to stay longer. I guess you can't do one night on a weekend.
Yeah, I'm almost half tempted just to get a room in Bethany at our normal place and then just get up early in the morning.
Yeah, same, because I'm getting frustrated trying to work with this stupid Sunset Inn. I'm gonna try one more time.
Yeah, it's 5 hours to Sioux City from the Bethany Hotel, and things are going to be furthest west to begin with, so I don't know. I'm tempted to do that.
Yeah, now it's showing me it's sold out. So at least I picked pay at the property, but so I'm gonna have to cancel this stupid reservation that they just conned me into.
Unless you know of any hotels in, like, southwest Iowa.
No, I don't.
Nebraska City has that Motel 6 that has a 3-bed bedroom that me, Ben, and Adam stayed at one time.
Yeah, I might look there in Nebraska City.
If something like that is available, I would be willing to split with everybody. Steven, you said Motel 6 in Nebraska City? Because I'll pull over right now and look. Yes.
I can't get it to pop up. Unless... Hotels are expensive this weekend. Jeez. I might just do our thing in Bethany.
Was the Motel 6 off of I-9? It's because it says Percival, Iowa. Yeah, it's off of Percival. Okay, let me look real quick before we make any rash decisions. I'm going to pull over. It says sold out. Okay, so I'm just going to kill myself pulling over here.
Oh, the things we deal with, y'all.
Like, what the hell do they got going on in Nebraska right now for all these hotels to be sold out?
It's Saturday and probably graduation like Oklahoma.
Graduation weekend.
There's like 5 kids graduating in the entire state. You're telling me they managed to sell out that many hotels?
College, man, college too.
It may only be 5 kids, but they've got 180 cousins and uncles. There are some cool Momatis clouds there. All right. Turn around and look at the Momatis while I figure out the hotel situation. Because this chase is pretty much over.
There's an Eagles Landing Motel north of Bethany. It's right there on the Iowa border, Missouri. Eagleville. It's 4.5 stars. You can back up to your room.
I'm sold. You said Eagleville, Iowa?
I think it's Eagleville, Missouri. Sold out. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I typed in Eagleville and it brought me to the family budget inn in Bethany. I think I'm just going to do it and say screw it. This is too much of a pain in the butt.
I'm booking in Bethany right now. Steven, do you hear that? Or y'all going to try further north?
Yeah, we're not going to go southeast. We're already in Iowa right now, so we're probably booking either Omaha or up closer to Sioux City.
Let me see if I can find it. Before I book in Bethany, I'll try to see if I can find something up to Omaha. Just ridiculous.
This is why you should book your rooms. You know, when I'm one person chasing, I don't have time to do, let me try Ottawa, Iowa. Stop. The one thing I hate about this room is it changes the dates. Okay. looking in Ottawa, Iowa, but if everything's $100 plus, I think I'm just gonna do Bethany. I'm already over trying to find a hotel.
Sounds very broken up.
I said I'm looking in Ottawa, Iowa. I found a place, but it's $112, and I might just do Bethany. I'm already getting over this hotel search. Oh, well, I guess fate just did it for me, because I picked up my phone and it said, "We're completing your booking," because I had it like opened up on the page. So, well, I guess I'm going to Bethany. I guess.
Alright, yeah, we just booked Super 8 in Blair, Nebraska, $75 a night.
Is it the one on South 13th?
It's on South 13th Street, Blair, Nebraska.
Alex, was that you?
Yeah, I'm over here losing mine trying to find a hotel.
I was like, I think that's Alex. Wow, just in case.
Adam, that Super 8 has rooms if you wanted to hook it up there. About 3.5 hours away.
Well, when I picked up my phone, it completed my booking for Bethany. So, yeah, that's where I'm going. Like, I didn't even mean to do it. I had the God, you stupid freaking radio. I didn't even mean to do it. I had the reservation open on the phone. I went to pick up the phone and it said, "Completing your reservation," and it went through.
Have you figured out what your plans are tomorrow?
No, I haven't had time to do anything today. To chase this stupid HP blob.
After I shoot this inverter, I'm shooting every single one of these radios. I didn't hear you.
No. What's the first? I haven't even had time to book a hotel room today, let alone figure out tomorrow, chasing by myself in that stupid HP blob. So no. At this point, I'm either chasing by myself tomorrow, or I'm putting the fries in the bag and driving back to Oklahoma City. Y'all can't tell I'm a little irritated right now. Let's see here. I think this is my primary actually. I've got to figure out why now, all of a sudden, my stupid USB cable connection to the stream phone freezes up the frame. That's a brand new issue that just started. To try a new cord, I guess. Maybe this cord's going bad. I think I might be able to just broadcast the signal through Bluetooth. Might have to do that. What is the fastest way to Bethel?
Yeah, we officially booked in there, although we're in a slightly different position than you and Adam are, but we just kind of leaked in the target tomorrow. Well, it says I managed to book a room here in Blair. Oh, now my emergency. But it says I booked a room in Blair. I'm going to call them. I'm booked in Blair. I'll see Stephen and Ben there at 11:30. We'll be there at about 2 a.m. Okay. We should be there around, like, 10-ish.
Into booking a room, we gotta figure that out at some point. A fully shielded cord. What's a fully shielded cord? I mean, this cord was working fine for like 2 months when nothing else was working fine. But everything else is working fine. The cord decides to not want to work fine, because that's just, you know, you close the door and the window opens every time. So of course I don't realize when the stupid screen freezes, so yay. About to just give up all this YouTube streaming stuff. It's more stress than it's been worth. Until you can pay someone easy. I'm bonding 4 different data signals.
Where are you at right now?
Brookfield, Missouri. I think I'm in Brookfield. Where the heck am I? I don't even know. What time? Where? God, mother. You make one turn and your stupid radio flies off your lap, ends up God knows where. Where the hell did it go? Pile of junk. Where the heck am I? I am in. Yes, I am in Brookfield. At some point, I'm going to have to find dinner. No, the chase itself wasn't bad. It's just all this other nonsense I got to deal with. The chase was fine. all this other nonsense that goes with it. I didn't even mean to book the room in Bethany. I just had it open on the app because I literally picked up my phone and somehow moving my phone said, all right, completing your booking. Like, what? Not stressed, just annoyed. I am stressed because of the situation I have to face tomorrow with this stupid tour that's started. I love doing tours, but lately my trend has been getting burned on the dang arrival days, which of course is tomorrow. So I'm supposed to be in Oklahoma City, and then we get a high-end parameter space in South Dakota. So that has me a little irritated. This is just what screwed me over with Wellfleet, Gary, and Enderlin last year. Dang it, this will be the last May tour I ever guide. I can't do it anymore. I've got other gigs that I need to be out here for. Then of course, you know, this dumb stream, the screen that keeps freezing, I'm getting sick of that. Like, everyone else has these technological setups that work. I've invested thousands and thousands of dollars into this crap, and it still just does not improve. So I'm kind of over it. I'm aiming for a high standard. Apparently it needs tens of thousands of dollars. Or just somebody who doesn't have my tech curse. So what happens to me, Larry? I make a turn and everything goes flying. Like, what? I'm only going 5 miles an hour. You know, spending all these thousands of dollars to want to stream on YouTube, and nobody watches me on YouTube anyway. It's kind of pointless. I don't know. One day it'll get there. Just a little irritated with it all right now. Coupled with the fact I just got conned into booking a room like a week from now that I ain't going to use. So I've got to figure that out. Just another day in the life. Still wouldn't trade it for anything. Holy cow, I just realized Bethany's like sitting in a giant MCS. Oh my gosh. Might be a rather interesting drive up there. Try anything there. I'm doing this Speedify thing now. I've got Starlink. I just bought this Verizon hotspot. I've got my cell phone and my mobile eSIM all bonded to it, and still the same crap. Now I'm told I need to run my OBS on a virtual computer instead of my laptop here in the field. That'll make a big world of a difference, but I've been waiting for that to get set up. I'm out of patience. I'm just out of patience. Over, so yay. I'm sure we'll get it working on July 30th. No, it's the Adam Vent Hour right now. But I hope y'all are having a good day. Other chasers swear by these live view boxes. And you got other chasers that say they're terrible, but I don't know, some of the guys that are really successful with streaming use those. I might just have to pony up and set one of those up. I have gotten a lot of good advice from people, which I'm thankful for.
If it makes you feel a little bit better, Adam, Morrow is a bit further south, and also instant dog shit.
Music to my ears. I suppose I should look for myself. I should probably call this hotel and make sure that they have a... Apparently the way it's been going for my colleagues.
Real talk, though, it is further south. Even convex northern Kansas.
Probably where I'll play. Hopefully the MCS that rakes the I-80 corridor will throw down a boundary somewhere. I should have chased Goodlands. There is a massive haboob ongoing.
Oh, yeah, that's better than what we saw today.
Where is it?
With the stuff by Goodlands, like I've been saying all day, I should just go out there and get epic haboob. Well, it's happening. You stupid freaking radio. I'm about to throw this thing out the window too, Alex. Oh, with the stuff in Goodlands, you know, like I've been saying all day, epic haboob. Oh, it's happening under mothership structure.
Who is out there on that?
There's a lot of dots out there, but I pulled up Corey Gherkin's stream on Weatherwise, and holy cow. Come on, Corey Pitt.
Where's Gravity, Missouri? You mean Gravity, Iowa? That's the tornado up here. You missed it by about 10 minutes. I was confused because just on Comics Post, they put Gravity, Missouri.
Yeah, I'd rather have what's going on in Goodland right now than that tornado. The structure above this haboob, oh my God. Man, that haboob in Goodland area is happening. Dang. All morning I kept saying, oh, I should go see the haboob, see the haboob, see the haboob. Okay, I'm a little salty about that. there was a little brief tornado in southern Iowa, but the Haboob is way cooler looking.
Must not have been a lot of people on it, because Topic's the only one I've seen posting photos of it.
Naturally, that man has Jesus on his side.
Starting off this stretch real good. Yes, sir.
Where did Brad and Micah end up?
I don't know what Brad and Micah are doing. I think they're sitting at their hotel.
Well, when Brett sees what's happening in Goodlands, yeah, he's going to be on a live watch. Because I am way more salty over that than that dumb little Iowa tornado.
Yeah, I mean, that's your criminal to do.
Yep, and I backed out of it. I backed out of it because, ooh, stupid outflow boundary in Missouri. They chased the tornado target. I'm just in a whiny mood tonight, aren't I? Miles to Carrollton. All right, y'all. I think I'm going to go ahead and end this stream. If you're still hanging out, thank you for letting me vent a little bit. I mean, honestly, the chase was fine. Some of the external things are bugging me right now. It'll be all right.